Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we are, well, it's Barrow number 16 and we are starting off our new season in the Championship. As you can see there, we just had a little look at our transfer budget, which was just over 10 million, and we started looking at some young talent again to bring in through, some Manchester United guys, some Brighton guys. Nothing really crazy. We also had Adam Coleman. Unfortunately, that one doesn't go too well. Spoiler alert. You'll find out later on this episode. Basically, we bugger it. And then we start looking at some Liverpool lads. We get a transfer offer for Intelhi. This one's a little bit of a shorter episode just because a lot of what we're doing is looking at transfer market, just stuff that is kind of admin-y, I guess, and takes a bit of time, but not necessarily stuff that you guys are going to want to see. We also just want to show you something else, that we have Bazanu, Apaya, Butler, Musiala and Dembele all on 90 plus potential, has potential to be special, which is amazing. That's 5 players, all of which are going to be in our team throughout the rest of the time here, obviously pending injuries, things like that. We then did update a load of contracts simply because a lot of them were expiring and or people weren't happy with the amount of wages they were getting. And then we bought the Ibrahimovic regeneration, which was from a couple of seasons ago now. It might have been last season, to be fair, who's got 83 potential. We signed him, so yeah, he's a striker that's got some decent potential. We then did our pre-season tournament and got slapped around, to be honest. We lost 2, drew 1. Granted, okay, maybe not slapped around, maybe that's not quite accurate, but yeah, we didn't win very many. Well, we didn't win any, to be fair. We didn't win any of them, so we lost out at the start, which is a bit frustrating. We still got £1 million for it, but it's just kind of a show that this is a step up now. We then put up loads of people for a loan, Kelman being one of them, and he got a loan offer, and we got a transfer offer for a couple of people. We also wanted to sign Jude Bellingham, so I got my eye on him. Then, as I mentioned earlier, we tried to sign Coleman. Basically what happens here is, and I will show it a little bit, we managed to come to agreement in terms of price. And we also managed to sign this guy on a free agent, by the way, a new left back, because I needed someone that was going to come into that role as at least a substitute or someone that we could bring in case, just in case, really. Yeah, so we had that, and then and we couldn't agree on wages. Then we come against Coventry for the first actual Championship game of the season, and you can just tell straight away that this is a much tougher division to be in. Coventry fairly early on get a 1-0 lead. And it's just a tightly fought contest, to be honest. 1-0 with Hammer scoring a pretty routine goal, really. Unfortunately, I mean, you can see there we do hit the crossbar, I think that was. We do have chances, and you can see there now we had a few more, but we just couldn't score. And we lost the first game of the season 1-0, unfortunately. So yeah, the only guy we have in our youth team, the other thing we haven't done is we haven't signed a youth coach, and we haven't sent anyone out to scout because there's no point. We're starting to look at and starting to invest more in actual scouts that will look at other clubs and other nations, simply because we have so many youth players now, we don't need them. And then a second game against Huddersfield, so we do actually get an early lead through a ball breaking to Dembele on the edge of the 6-yard area, and frankly he just slams it in the top corner. And then, I mean, this game was so annoying. Ward then equalises pretty much straight away, and then again straight away scores again to make it 2-1 in the 21st minute, which is really frustrating. We then do get a bit of a breakaway and nestle one with Musiala, but then in the 60th minute they go and score again with Ward to get his hat-trick, which is really frustrating, and I decided to jump in because I'm sorry, I'm not losing 2 games in a row when frankly we did not deserve it. Like we've played really well and we're just not finishing our chances, so I just wanted to give the guys at least a bit of a chance given how annoying that was. A Apaya breaking down the left, a little ball through, and then yeah, him. I mean, that's always going to be finished. Like I said, this is on Legendary, so we then did get a chance right at the end on a breakaway, but sadly they made a really good stop right at the end there, so that is then how it ended at 3-3, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, like I said, I could easily jump in his games and slap people around on world class or below, but I don't really want to do that. So yeah, that was on Legendary, that's why we couldn't turn that round into a win, but we got the draw. And then we started scouting Axel Tuanzebe because yeah, he's a beast for Man United, and we also looked at signing that guy Harwood as a centre back. We then won in the cup with our second string team, I guess, against Cambridge, so that's good. I guess that's at least a win that we've got in our back pocket. And then we played against Brentford, we go 1-0 up with Lana. I'm pretty sure that's Lana's first goal of the season, unless I'm going mental. So yeah, that's excellent. But then again, they equalised in the 63rd minute, Brentford, to make it 1-1. But then we get the break right at the end, and then we score. And you can see that we're actually getting dominated in this game. They've had 9 shots, 5 chances, so we kind of were a little bit lucky to be winning that game. But then, really annoyingly, in the 90th minute, they get a penalty, which I did try and jump in and save, but they went the other way. So yeah, and then we actually really annoyingly did get a chance right at the end, right at the death, but again they put up another really good save, so couldn't quite finish the chances off, just like the team kind of in the game, really, to be honest. So that's another draw, which is quite frustrating. But you know, it is what it is. It's a tough league, really tough league, and obviously if we get promotion we'll go to the Premier League, so yeah, it's a tough league, and so unfortunately we didn't do much with that one. And then we played against Middlesbrough. We go 1-0 up in the 22nd minute through the new signing. We did actually shuffle around the tactics and stuff on this. We switched back to a 4-5-1, I believe, at this point. But yeah, sadly they then made it 1-1. So what can you do about that? And then the 81st minute though, we then got a breakaway, and bam, Lana again scoring us a goal in the 82nd minute. So yeah, but then that's our first one in the season, but you know, we're kind of struggling. We then got some loan options, and we started looking to sign George Hurst, and yeah, we're currently sat quite low down, 14th in the table, but you know, it is what it is. That's not too bad given it's only the start of the season. This is a new division, so yeah, 14th. But anyways guys, that'll be it for this session. As I said, it's quite short. We did go through quite a long time actually on the game, but you know, it's there's not a lot to actually show you for this one. That's just simply setting up a couple of seasons. So thanks for watching anyways, and I'll see you guys later.